feel it in the way you laugh, in your kindness, in the way you see the world. I feel it when I'm close to you.
My God, dreams do come true, don't they?
Hi, Genius Fam. Working Hallelujah. Guys, I saw this movie yesterday and I was so broken watching this movie. This 2025 YouTube movie stars Bimbo Ademoye, Etim Effiong, and the plot revolves around two couples, Dia and Okitli. They got married and they decided they've been childhood crush, and eventually they got married when they grew up. So they planned that okay, after their first year of marriage, they would not give birth to any child. They would decide to, enjoy themselves. Then the next year they will start, they will try giving birth to children. But it happened that after their plan, then the next year when they wanted to start giving birth to kids, it didn't go as planned. So it lasted down to 4 years, and it was so terrible for them. Even though their medical condition seems it seemed like they were actually fit, and there was nothing wrong with them, but the results came out otherwise. This movie started off as a slow burn, like carrying us along. They started this movie from Dia being a child down to her teenage years, then an adult stage, and now she's a married woman. And I love the fact that they carried us, there was a background story with this movie, so they carried us along down to to when the real action started to unfold. This movie is a very inspirational and refreshing movie. It's a movie that I could totally relate to as a person. So watching this movie for me, I got inspired watching this movie, and it was so refreshing having stories like this. Even those scenes where they are, when during their trial phase in their tribulations, and when she was saying that she's empty, she has no purpose in life, I could totally relate to those scenes. Guys, please, if you love my video, if you watch my video up to here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video. For Dia's character, I resonated so well with that character during the times of tribulation. Watching this movie, I just knew we were going to have a turbulent phase of this movie, so I was quite expectant of it. So watching her, those times she said she was tired, she could no longer carry on, she was sad, she was not really getting it anymore, she just wanted to come out and, get herself back again. So I resonated so well with that character. So she portrayed this character showing that sadness, that warmth in her, how it sank into her body, and how she felt so empty, so depressed, that she just wanted to go off and just see me refrain of this character sorted by Etim Effiong. I really enjoyed this character. It was a very strong person, he was so steadfast, and he understood that there was a waiting time. It's all encouraging to his wife, he encouraged that a lot. Even a lot of times, I loved the fact that they showed us the pain in this movie, the pain both individuals felt. So he portrayed this role so well. Even that scene when he told her that she better not take that portion that was brought to them by his mom from the village to her, he told her. So he believed so well, he knew this was the waiting time, and this particular phase was going to pass. I also love the fact that he showed his love so pure, so true, and also that vulnerable side of him, which I really enjoyed. How vulnerable he was, showing his vulnerability. That scene where he was crying after he station, and she left, and he started crying. I felt so much for him. Just feel that pain, that heavy body in your chest was just you just had to cry it out to lift yourself of the weight, which I really enjoyed this character. Beginning phase of this movie, that time when Okudili was, pushing that house guy, that guy didn't really, Wasinkoraski, that he didn't really like. So I felt he did it. I feel he was, he was unnecessarily aggressive towards that guy. Because there were lots of times I was just pushing. I just had a problem with him being aggressive towards that guy. So there's that watching Broken Hearted. That woman that feels like a spirit, that was all over, that was following Dia's process down to that gave her those theory on baby clothes. So the funny thing for me while watching it just struck to me that what that woman was a conscience. I don't know if I should say a mind thing, an instinct in her. But I would have taken it that probably this is an instinct, telling her, okay, move this way, move this way. Because most times when you want to do something, your mind will tell you not to do this, don't do that. So that was the idea I had. But later, having to see that particular plot, just felt okay, probably she really, really existed. She really came into the idea. I really saw her. So not just all up in her mind, but funny how that particular character was prepared to look really scary, because like a lot of times I shared that scene when she was learning. I was like, do I ever met before? And she was like, I don't think so. Have we? I know that woman knows, but the makeup, everything just made her look so different and a bit scary. Like they really accomplished their aim, making her look that. One of these things, this movie just let us understand the fact that most times when you need something so badly, and later when you deviate your attention from those things and you just accept your fate and continue to move on with life and look for other ways, to make yourself happy and to fill that void in yourself. And this movie just showed that is when those things tend to come. Most times when you need it so bad, it does not come. Because when you are like, okay, let's just go, and that's when it eventually comes. And this movie really reflected that. Also, that scene when Kudini came to her and was like, okay, let's go to Kenya, let's refresh, let's renew our relationship, let's find ourselves back again. And she was like, nah, I felt for him so much, guys. Like, just, I love these both characters because this movie is a really inspirational movie, guys. If you haven't seen Broken Hallelujah, I totally recommend you to see this movie. Currently streaming on Netflix, on Bimbo Ademoye's TV. Check it out, watch it, guys, and come and tell me what you feel about it in my review in the comment section. So, guys, I'm going to rate this one a 9. Yeah. So please like my video, comment on my video, guys, share my video, and tell me what you feel about my video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.